Straight from r/AskReddit, if you saw yourself getting sold on the dark web and decided to buy yourself, how do you think they would deliver you to you? Bold of you to assume that I have money. Yeah, bold of you to assume that you're expensive, Chief. That has to be the most humbling moment that anybody could ever have. Imagine seeing yourself being sold online and it's like $5. Like, that's just such a kick to the self-esteem. Yeah, that's why you're built like a disappointment. Oh, really? Keep talking. I'll shit on your arm. And I'll make you lick it off. Like, what do you think this is? Oh, let's go. How you like them apples? Discord never disappoints in this subreddit. It's always the best just arguments and encounters, the best exchange of words, and we all have something to learn from it, because I'm pretty sure you guys are watching this video with a notebook in your hands, trying to find new insults and threats to use against your enemies, and I encourage it. Trespassers will be eaten. Oh man, by who? Humans? I mean, that would be a great sign in front of like a national forest or something, but if this is like a farm, you better run. And the funny thing is, a sign like this may be still threatening in our society, but to a choice group of people, getting eaten really isn't a threat. It's more of an experience. 411, huh? Try again. Not the icebreaker you want to go with. Do better. Yeah, sure. Keep being a little bitch, and I'm gonna come hide all your stuff on top of the refrigerator. And watch these two point to this moment and being like, this is how I met your father. Like, this is how it always starts. It's like, yeah, he called me like a little bitch, and now we have a family together. Which type of tattoo makes you cringe the most? Literally anyone who has 2 small tattoos and is constantly posting about how discriminated against people are with tattoos and how pathetic all the Karens of the world are for being offended by tattoos. Like, calm down, Becky. No one has ever said anything actually rude to you about your 3-inch faith tattoo that is written in such swirly cursive that it could be a roller coaster at My Whole Identity is Victimhood Island. Oh my god. That is, I've never heard that one. That's a new one. My whole identity is Victimhood Island. My experiences with, like, pretentious tattoo people are those who get face tattoos, but they're behind their ears, or it's so small that you wouldn't even notice it at first glance, but they love to say that they're not getting jobs because of their facial tattoos. I'm like, sweetie, no. Having a little, music note behind your ear really isn't a facial tattoo because no one can see it. Seriously, if you find somebody who has, like, one of those music notes behind their ear, or just have a facial tattoo that isn't quite obvious, they're trying to be edgy, but they're the most pansy people on the planet, trust me. If you don't have any friends, you're not an introvert, you're a problem. If you think being an extrovert gives you the right to bash introverts for not having friends, then you're not an extrovert, you're an astrovert. I've never seen a more internet-like argument ever. Like, seriously, I don't think anybody's ever had an argument about whether or not introverts are bad people for not having friends. It's seriously an argument that you would only ever encounter on a platform where everybody's anonymous and nobody cares. Whenever I'm mad at you, I go on Goodreads and read 1-star reviews of your books. My daughter. That is cold. That is awful. But at the same time, I think I'd do that too. Who wouldn't want to read carefully written critiques of your parents, especially concerning, like, something that they've done, especially if you're mad at them? And that's the cool thing. People who review books, or just simply anybody who's interested in reviewing a book, are well-read people with an insane vocabulary. So they have a really good capacity of tearing somebody down with some S-tier level grammatical structure. Let's just be real. They survived for 600 million years without a brain. A ray of hope for some of my BBC colleagues. No way was that said. This has to be a joke. This can't be real. I don't think I've watched BBC Earth in a long time, so I would have to watch it over again to see if this was actually said. I swear to Susan Wojcicki, if I hear Arknights one more time, I'm going to upload my own ad that is nothing but Arknights Rule 34, badly censored, but just enough to get past the bot with Nightcore Alvin and the Chipmunks as the background music. I know that everybody's seen that ad multiple times on mobile, even those who aren't even interested in anime. I seriously wonder if that game is even good. Has anybody even played it? Approach my pond if you dare. I will not simply kill you. I will bend time and space in such a way that you'll never even have existed to begin with. This picture is holding me up because I've been trying to think of who this guy looks like, and it finally came to mind. He looks like a real-life Uncle Iroh. Seriously, just sitting in that pond surrounded by all that foliage. Yeah, that's him. He's just vibing. If tranquility and satisfaction was a person, it would probably be him. He's just, I'm sure there's no problems going through his mind right now. I seriously hope one day you buy a really expensive piece of IKEA furniture that you really want, and it's missing a very important part, and IKEA won't send you the right part, so you have to spend a lot more money to get a second one that you don't need at all, and that one doesn't have it either. That's awful. You should take that back. That shouldn't be something that you say to somebody. You can call anybody anything, but you can't say that. Seriously, the only thing that's more comparable that I can come up with is I hope that all of your big forks are dirty. Caption, waited outside her hotel for 46 hours straight for this opportunity. Worth it. Oh God, the level of uncomfortable. This had to be a long time ago because I think she's an adult now, but Jesus Christ. Imagine that. Imagine a grown man like him coming up and asking for a picture. Ayo, I bet his forehead can be scanned at the grocery store. Oh my God, I bet. Oh, why did he cut his hair like that? That looks, it's getting worse. The picture's getting worse. They look like the space inhabitants from WALL-E. They really do. Like, if you ever watched, like, the first video that Nicky Kato ever did, he was actually kind of fit. And now, let's just say he looks like an avocado. Yeah, that's exactly what he looks like now. And for some godforsaken reason, he felt the need to open an OnlyFans, and then someone leaked his OnlyFans, and then it was all over Cringetopia, and that was a weekend. Every other meme was just this man's ass, and I can never unsee. I could eat your pussy for hours, baby. Justin, please believe me when I say I would legitimately, no cap, rather stitch my own vagina shut with rusty wire than have your face anywhere near it. Oh my God, name someone hotter than Justin Bieber. Probably anyone, to be honest. He looks like a roofer to disappear on payday after you give him his check. He's been looking a little rough lately, but I commend him on not being, like, controversial anymore. What, it's been like 5 years since his last incident? Like, I clap it up, man. He finally learned how to be an adult. I'm going to take your mother out to dinner. Compliment her, manifest a relationship, over the next 4 years. Marry her, have a child, and get a written document saying that you belong to me. Just so I can beat you and provide you with an actual father figure so that you don't grow up to be fat and sweaty with daddy issues. I'm going to take you on a hike, change your life. We can become best friends. And then I'm going to leave your mother so that both of you are heartbroken. Now that's what I call follow through. That's some Taken level follow through. You know what? I'm gonna fillet you alive and cut off your genitals. You disgusting rat. I will burn them while you watch and feed them to you. After that, while you're still alive, I will feed you alive to wild dogs. The sun never sets on the British Empire, but it will set on you, worm. Jesus, what did he say that caused such an unbridled rage within your soul? Well, we won't know. The comment was removed. So I want you guys to show a little bit of creativity. What would you think this guy had to say in order to even encourage a response like this? I'm curious what you guys can come up with. The best comment gets pinned. Today I learned of kangaroo words. That's a word that contains a synonym inside of it, i.e. masculine, blossom, chicken, honorable. That's perfect. Oh my God, that is such, wow. Jay seems like the kid in high school who would call everyone a but also volunteered to MC at the anti-bully assembly. He really does have that energy. I wonder what he's doing now. I heard that he's trying to change himself, like he deleted all the videos on his channel and trying to reinvent his brand or whatever. It's really hard for me to forget how much of an asshole he is, really. He could start making videos about giving to charity and I wouldn't give a fuck. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ailurus, aka Panda Daddy. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, let me know in the comments down below, and leave a like if you liked the video, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, fam. What you doing watching videos and not subscribing? And if you're old, make sure to hit that bell to get these notifications every time. A lot of you guys wanted to have a new installment to the r/RareInsults series, so I hope you enjoyed that. And as always, I gotta thank the Patreon supporters, so thank you to Trey, Muppy Lou Who, Brody Gilbert, Noah, Sir Teacup, Ethan, John Robinson, Arolina, Jason, Catherine Taylor, Pixie Love, Pixie R5, Keith Myers, Hannah, Taki, Bunny Boo, Candeg Plant, Hostmar, Trenton Golden, Yeetmaster, Arjen, Will Billy, and Dustin. Thank you so much for your support. It is greatly appreciated. And if you want to help support the channel, there's 2 links in the description, one to my Patreon and one to my merch store. Both funds go directly into the channel so we can maintain what's happening here. And as always, stay zesty.